Oh, hey. So, we gotta talk. I guess first and foremost, good afternoon. My name's Tyler. Normally I walk with the pup. We had a good walk this morning, and you'll see that in a future episode here on the channel. But today, I kind of needed to have a little one-on-one with you. Talk about my health, or lack thereof. When I started doing these walks and when I started recording it, it was in the hopes that it would give me the motivation that I need to make the changes in my life to get rid of the gut a little bit, pare back down again, be able to sleep better at night, have better, respiratory system, all of those things, right? And I have a history of that. My entire life, I've rode the health weight loss roller coaster and done just about every fad, every diet you can think of under the sun. I've tried it out and done it. Most recently, the last 3 or 4 years here, I've had a lot of good success with keto and carnivore and just really paying attention to what I was putting in my mouth. When I started keto, the first 4 months were amazing. But the problem was about 4 months in, my gallbladder decided that it was going to have a giant stone in it, which caused bile to back up and then obviously caused some distress in my intestines. And I had to go to the hospital. I didn't really know what was going on. I never researched anything surrounding the gallbladder, so I made the stupid decision at the time to remove my gallbladder. And knowing then what I know now, I would have made a different choice. But it is what it is. I no longer have a gallbladder. And after that point, my body stopped reacting to keto the way that it did previously. I've tried many different things over the course of the last few years here to course correct again. And the one thing that has worked and one thing that's given me some success was carnivore. And for the last 2 years, I have been probably 75-80% of the time on some form of a carnivore diet up until about 5 or 6 months ago. Life challenges being life challenges, things got in my way. Excuse, reason. I haven't been on the carnivore diet for, and all I've really done is gain weight since going off of it. Obviously, my current form is not the form that I want to be in, and so starting this channel really was to kickstart the walking journey and see what I could do, just increasing my steps. And I've been able to stick to it. Been doing 10,000 steps a day. You've seen the majority of those steps. And it's been fun to be able to connect on a level with people that I don't know on the other end of this lens, right? Problem is, the fantasy that I had in my head where getting 10,000 steps in a day was going to somehow magically solve my diet problems, that's not working. And as you can probably tell, I've been packing it back on. So the reason for this conversation now is to really just put it out there in the universe that I'm done not watching what I eat. I've had a, non-successful fun 5 or 6 months, but that's got to be done. I've got to be able to move on now. And in order to do that, I'm going to be, immediately stopping my sugar intake. And I did that yesterday. I've been clean 24 hours. It is what it is. It'll probably be a few weeks before I really start to see the benefits of that, as I've noticed in the past, but I had to start that at least. With that now, it kind of raises the question, what am I going to do moving forward? Well, as far as the channel is concerned, I'm still going to be doing these walks. I've had, huge benefits just from walking, and a lot of them are mental. A lot of them are this channel, being able to have some subject matter to experience and put out there into the YouTube sphere. But I definitely need to watch now what I'm putting in my mouth. And so this is more or less an announcement video to hold me accountable and make sure that I stick to it. We're in June now, rapidly approaching July, and I figure I've got a solid couple months here before the fall, and I want to be back down to where I was 6 months ago at least, if not better off than then. And I think that that's definitely achievable. I've got at least 30 pounds that I need to, drop back off just to get, back down to a decent fighting weight, so to speak. But from there, I know I need another 20, 30 to get back down to where the doctors would consider me healthy. Obviously, everybody's healthy weight is different, and I'm no exception to that rule. So when I get there, I'll know. But for now, I just can't keep going the way I'm going. Doing this walk and being completely out of breath, where you and I have only been walking for, I don't know, I mean, let me look. Yeah, not even a mile, 3/4 of a mile right now. And it's enough to where I'm feeling it. And I don't like to feel this way. I definitely want to get back to the point where I can walk and not feel like I'm going to die halfway through the process. Now, what that means for the future of the channel, obviously, nothing's going to change from a walking perspective. I'm going to continue to do these videos, if for no other reason, because of my mental health, and I enjoy sharing that with you. The pup and I will still be doing our morning walks, and we'll continue to focus on this 10,000 step challenge for the foreseeable future. I don't really have an end date. The end date is really when I feel like I can cut back a little bit, but until then, I'm going to keep at it. What it means for the channel is that I'll obviously be talking a little bit more about what's going in my body and my journey on this modified carnivore diet. So if you have questions for me, if you have concerns, comments, anything you'd like to share, feel free to do so down below. Obviously, I'm a tiny, tiny little channel. Subscriber of 1 currently. So if you'd like to share in this journey with me and ask questions, I'm open to it, and I'll definitely be down there talking to you. Otherwise, if you just like to watch, because I've been, a watcher on YouTube for years, feel free. I hope I can continue to add some little piece of enjoyment and entertainment to your day. Otherwise, I do appreciate you coming along on the journey with me in whatever form that takes. And with that, I wish you the best of days. If you're currently on your own fitness journey, all the best of luck. We can all do this together. Rising tide lifts all boats, right? So I'm there with you, just like you're here with me now. And with that, I'll see you in the morning, where the pup and I will be taking on yet another walk around the town, trying to get those 10,000 steps in. I appreciate you being with me along the journey and walking with me. And with that, have a great day. Take care now.